career mode over the Browns. 15-0. They have 2 injuries, unfortunately. JC Trader's out for 4 weeks. Someone else. Emmanuel Ogba with 8 weeks. So he's not going to be able to play in the Super Bowl if we make it. But can we be undefeated in the playoffs too, as well? That's the question. History could be in the making during the next Browns game, as Isaiah Crowell is looking to become the chart topper on the single game rushing yard list. The NFL record for passing touchdowns in a single season now belongs to Brock Osweiler. The record was previously held by Peyton Manning. I guess I didn't know that he broke the record. Let's look at the rankings. First, defense probably went down. No, they're still top 10. 11 interceptions on the season for Osweiler and 60 touchdowns. Osweiler has 5 rushing touchdowns. Duke Johnson has 4. I'll be right back. David Njoku has 111 receptions, 1,200 yards receiving, 12 touchdowns, can break 1,400 yards. Wow. Imagine if he has that in real life. Corey Coleman 67, Benny Fowler 60. Let's see for defense. Jabril Peppers is leading the team in tackles. Wow. That's surprising. So he has 6 tackles for a loss. Desmond Bryant has 16, 16, 10. Danny Shelton finally gets his first career sack. Let's see. Jamie Collins has 8. Jason McCoy has 2. Jason Mayo could add a little more. Kyle Van Noy has 4.5. Joe Hayden has 6. 15 deflections for Joe Hayden. 5 interceptions for Jason McCourty. 10 deflections. They should fix that. Because I'm not sure. Because if I look at the other NFL players, Chancellor leads the league in interceptions. Yeah, see, what the heck? Hold on. 43 catches allowed. I don't understand. See, Sean Smith. There's like at least like 10 plus players with a touchdown on defense. And the NFL record for rushing, he just needs just 100. Well, 95 more. Oops. Hold on. Facing the Steelers, their defense was not good. I can see. I'm gonna put the center on. for focus. Yeah, Marcus Martin. I have enough XP for the experience, and for the coach XP. There. And let's get this game underway. So I saw on Instagram that Jay Cutler signed a 1-year deal with the Dolphins. So I guess he came out of retirement early, huh? But that's shocking. Jay Cutler over Colin Kaepernick. I am surprised by that.
Hello, everybody. I'm Larry Ridley, and this is the NFL on EA Sports. Today, we'll see one of the more dangerous passing offenses. The Steelers are top 10 in passing TDs, and they'll go against the Browns, who are very aware of what they'll be dealing with. The towels are out, but it's set to be a cold one at Heinz Field in Pittsburgh. That's where we'll say hello to our commentators, Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
Larry, despite the elements, these fans here in Western Pennsylvania, they wouldn't dream of missing this one as you get a look inside snowy Heinz Field in Pittsburgh. Today, the curtain falls on the regular season, and we've got a good one in store between the Cleveland Browns and the Pittsburgh Steelers. With Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Charles, we look at this Steeler ball club entering play. And losers their last time out, so they'll look to make amends here.
And one of the best ways you can do that is to be at home, and they are. They're going to try and ride that home crowd and that wave of emotion to a victory in this one.
Meanwhile, for the Browns here, they come in at 15-0, one win short of a perfect regular season.
And it's something we've only seen a couple of times. Miami in 1972, New England in 2007. We know they're going to mail it in.
Can we go undefeated in this game? I wonder.
They come out 5 wide, 3 of them to the right side. They'll throw on first down with Roethlisberger.
Yes!
Fires one that's intercepted. A great read, and it's picked off.
Nice. First play, first interception. Wow.
Very first play from scrimmage. Give yourself a nice simple throw.
Tie Mike Vick's 2005 rushing record.
And now you put your defense in a tough spot right from the word go.
That is caught at the 7. And they do get him.
If Jabril Peppers can somehow get 3 more, it would help get his season goal.
Looking for when you want to throw the ball downfield, you want one of those guys who can play out on the perimeter, can play out wide, who can not only get open.
There, you tied his Michael Vick's rushing record. Broncos 7-8, Raiders 8-7, Chiefs 7-7, Chargers 9-7. Seattle's 14-1. San Francisco won 5 games. What the heck? So this is what will happen if the Browns went 16-0. Because all the records are so weird.
Possible run anticipation. Here's the D-line sandwiches together. Now Bell shrugs the tackle.
Sheesh, you got the interception, Jabril Peppers, and you got stiffed.
Given 9 on the carry that time, and they're set up with a 2nd and 1.
First play of the drive, let's give credit all around. Excellent blocking, but the guy carrying the ball, he was the finisher. A really nice run.
Here's Bell, and he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup there, but it's enough to give him a new set of downs.
It's really simple to say that they know their identity, that they are a passing team. But one of the reasons that they're so successful, they know how to mix in the run and make sure that they keep the defense off balance and not able to just simply say,
Be right back.
the quarterback to this run.
Within 4 yards there, it'll be 2nd and 6. This offense has some speed, and certainly Martavis Bryant, he has some speed.
He has that, and he has size. That's what makes him so difficult to cover.
James Conner.
You have to play him one way, the other attribute kicks in. Martavis Bryant could be an all-star real soon.
On 2nd down, it's
There we go.
trying to run
Nice
inside,
tackle, Johnson.
nothing there. No gain on the play there, so they're left with a 3rd down and 6. And now the starting defense for the Browns.
You have to love Jamie Collins. You can use him just about anywhere on the defense. Inside linebacker, outside linebacker, defensive end. He might even play a little bit of safety if you give him the chance.
It's 3rd down, 6 yards to go for the offense. On 3rd down, Roethlisberger. He's got time.
Dang.
He finds Coates complete.
Didn't know where to go.
Take him down, but not before he gets us into enemy territory across the 40.
That's a nicely run slant route, and what the receiver's trying to do is make the defender think he's going upfield for a deeper route, and then breaks it off, usually after about 3 to 4 steps, and cuts towards the middle of the field. And now what he's trying to do is use his body to keep the defender.
Oh my gosh.
And get the quarterback a really nice target.
Into the end zone. Touchdown.
I was being too aggressive there.
Sammy Coates with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Steelers are an extra point away from tying this thing up. Well, these may be an adventure this afternoon, but this one is good. So we're right back where we started, all even as the kick's away. That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll take this one near the 25, call it the 26-yard line. They'll throw on 1st down with Osweiler. Well, he's got it complete to Fowler. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. A good gain of 14 there, and it moves to James. Now Osweiler on 1st down. He's going to leave this for his running back. It's complete. And he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line. 2nd down now after the pass completion. From the shotgun, Osweiler. And a catch made by Kenny Britt. And he's brought down. Caught the gain of 19, and it moves to James. And that's one of his advantages of a passer, is not with his height, setting back there in the pocket, firing it over the middle. He can really see everything clearly.
It is, and I know that other quarterbacks get it done different ways.
Ooh.
You don't have to be his height to make a great play. But what he does is he takes away having to make those slide steps in the pocket to find angles to throw the ball through. He just throws right over the top of it because he can see everything. And sometimes that saves time and gets the ball to a receiver quicker.
Osweiler. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he'll get it down this time to the 17. They get 9 out of that one, and as a result, the drive continues. In the red zone this time.
I think that's a big pickup for a 1st down because when you run a drag route against zone, you're sometimes asking for trouble because you might run into a defender.
Every time I run the ball, it's just like nothing. What the heck?
Executed it to perfection. 9 yards still remaining.
You know, he has like almost 2,000. He has like 2,000 yards rushing, but still.
On 2nd down, here's Crowell. 8 yards on the run there, and that leaves him with 3rd and just a couple.
Okay, no score on that play, but this guy's been a touchdown machine all year long. You know they trust him with the football.
3rd and 2, now Osweiler. And he's able to pick up.
I didn't even spin. I just threw it and then spin.
Inside the 5 at the 4. So now it's 1st and goal. They'll try and run for it with Crowell. And he's in. Touchdown, Browns. Isaiah Crowell with touchdown number 20 on the year, and the Browns have taken the lead.
Oh my! Oh wow! It went in.
How about that big mass of humanity that got?
Just like the Chiefs against the Broncos, it actually went in. See, zoom this out. Oh, I have never seen that. Actually managed to stay in.
Into that spot.
Yeah, they got there, but I love the dive. Always a fan of the dive. How does the kickoff unit as they run?
Imagine if this was overtime right now. Like, it in! It in!
This one taken just inside the 10.
Oh, what the heck? Wide open.
And a nice return sets him
I
up
mean, like,
here at
that
the
was good
30-yard
blocking, but like,
line.
what the heck? Where's everyone? They usually just swarming to the ball.
Getting set to take the field. And that last drive,
Tony Brown's
a
injured?
long drive, but not just
I don't see him
that,
on the
they
field.
had a great air attack going. Do they stick with that?
I would think that they would, because if they were confident enough to do it on the last drive, starting backed up in their own territory, why would you change anything? They've got to be confident about what they're presenting and continue to do so.
Because the secondary, they really look clueless.
And that was amazing because that drive went and went, no adjustments, and no big plays by the defense to knock the ball
Sit
away.
down.
And he'll lose yardage here, going down back at the 28. They lost 4 there, and it's 3rd down.
No matter what defense is called versus a running play, linebackers are telling the defensive guys up front, you take care of the offensive line, keep us uncovered, let us run to the ball, we'll make big plays. Well, that paid off there. All the guys up front.
Come on, man.
They controlled the 5 offensive linemen. That allowed the linebackers to see the openings, sprint through the gap, and snuff that play out in a hurry.
He's such a good route runner. Shows it there on 3rd down. Very proficient and a good pass.
And you know what I've observed over the years in the NFL? The better a route runner you are, the more confidence your guy's going to have in you to go to you in important times, because he can trust you being in the right spot, and they connected there and picked up a 1st down. Tough day, tough sledding right there, and it's been that way the entire game. Not a whole lot of room to ramble for him.
Yeah, you're right. It's been that way all afternoon. Didn't get a whole lot better there. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. A good pickup.
Come on, McCourty.
So after that big play, let's see if they can catch their defense maybe on their heels.
An ex-teammate used to tell me all the time, I hate experienced quarterbacks, because no matter what, you really can't hide what you're doing. And I think that right there, he knew right away where the blitz was coming from, where his primary guy was going to be, and he was able to a secondary target for a nice game.
I was just going to ask you, that wasn't the primary target. He's so good at that, isn't he?
I think he knew right away that he wasn't going to get to his primary guy.
Oh my gosh! Jump for that ball, Curtsy. That was your ball. You could have jumped for that.
And that's what he did.
Well, we saw the practice film this week. They wanted to focus on these intermediate passing plays, and it paid off there.
And they took that focus not just to the practice field, but in the film room to show the guys exactly what they wanted, what types of
What the
blitzes
heck?
to get, and how they would beat those coverages each and every time, and it paid off on that play.
Man, sometimes I hate the formations when they're always going to the left and then they're running to the opposite direction.
Finally finds a way to break through and get a really nice gain. The defense had felt great about what they had going. Now they've got to turn their attention to getting it back in that direction. Can they bottle him up again? Because I'd say after that run, confidence is pretty high for him. Not too many things get to a quarterback of this magnitude, but I think it's safe to say that pressure can get to any quarterback.
And he's obviously a great franchise quarterback, but felt the pressure, threw it incomplete. They give him 2 yards officially, and now it'll be 3rd and goal. The line of scrimmage is the 2 here on 3rd and goal.
Well, he did get a taste the previous week. He got into the end zone, trying his best to get there in this game.
Why is Christian Bryant?
He's been denied.
They'll try and run it in with Bell. What a stand so far defensively, and now that's going to bring up a 4th and goal. So on 4th down, the Steelers call on the number of Chris Boswell for the field goal try. This is less than an extra point, just a 19-yard attempt. And Boswell's kick is good. And they'll cut the lead back down to 4 now at 14-10. And Charles, they get the field goal. Took him a dozen plays there.
Work with me on this one. You know what I'm about to say, right? Bend but don't break. That's what came into play here for the defense. 12 plays were run at them. They only gave up 3 points. In a lot of ways, that's a win for the defense.
And now Cleveland geared up to take the field. And they will simply, Charles, be looking to duplicate what they did last drive when they were able to push it in for 6.
Dang, I could have had a big one.
Easy, right? To be able to take exactly what happened before, replicate it. They've got to make a few additional changes along the way because I'm sure the defense will make some adjustments, but they've got to have great confidence having scored the last time out.
Caught here left side by Brett.
Jeez, why did you go out of field?
Out of bounds on the other side of midfield. A good pick up there at 20 yards. And now a first down following that long gain.
But it appears that they read man defense and went to the out route, and what you have to do on that one is the receiver's got to make sure he works the defender.
Dude, what kind of route was that?
To give himself space to cut to the outside and have that ball delivered.
What kind of route was that?
And they got it done.
She's using better route runnings.
On the counter, it's Corral.
Get out of the way! Oh my gosh, I could have freaking had 6.
A nice job to get 8 there.
I seriously could have had 6.
Now they'll look at a 3rd and 2 coming up.
Come on, get the ball off, get the ball off, get the ball off, get the ball off, hurry up.
Looks like a nickel set here defensively on 3rd and 2.
And maybe expecting a throw. And he picks up the first before he's taken down at the 29. Back with Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. The Browns with a football to begin quarter number 2. And they're on the move here. They've got it 1st and 10. Here's again to Crowell. And only able to muster a couple down to about the 20.
I wonder what are TJ Watt's stats in the season?
Held him to a gain of 2. And that changes the playbook a little bit now for the guy calling plays.
Are the Saints tied in their record? I wonder.
Probably think about going to the air instead of maybe staying with the
Oh, what?
Intercepted. Picked off by Bud Dupree. And they will take over at the 26-yard line.
What kind of bullcrap interception is that? This is not mine. Just freaking phase through. What did they phase through anyone else? They're mostly just running the ball, that's it. They're just running the ball 80% of the time in this game right now.
They're thinking, let's get in the end zone this time.
I don't know if that helped with the contract time. You could have kicked that one through.
I don't know about that.
Oh, gosh.
I don't know about that. Super tough.
Yeah, quick throw here, that's complete. That throw good for only a couple. It brings up 3rd down. So here we go, a 3rd down after the 2nd down pass completion. An extra defensive back in the game now here for 3rd and 4. From the gun on 3rd down, it's Roethlisberger.
Oh my gosh.
You got a drag route on as your primary call. You got to be really careful as a passer about how far you let your guy go because he might wander into some tough coverage. Would it be safe to say that as precise as routes are supposed to be run in the NFL, maybe they're not quite as precise in college ball?
That's accurate, yeah.
And I think we saw a college route in the NFL there. Just find the soft spot, find the dead zone, and find the 1st down. And that's what he just did. Now that's the type of play that'll fire up the defense. Hold them to 1 yard on a 1st down run. It'll be interesting to see if the offense decides.
Side here to Bryant. The reception good for 7. It's 3rd down.
I know many people like to throw to the tight end, maybe in a little flexed out position because he creates mismatches with his size. The slot receivers do the same thing with their quickness, their speed, and their route running savvy.
They'll try and run for
Oh my god.
some open field here.
Come on, I freaking knew it was gonna be a run.
A nice pickup there of 11 yards, and it'll move the sticks.
The good old toss play, and this time they go to the left side, so give a lot of credit to the offensive line. Center, guard, tackle, able to
Not this
seal
time.
that side. But the guy that we don't give enough credit
Not
to,
this time.
wide receivers. They have to do a great job of blocking downfield, otherwise that play can be spilled in the backfield.
Calipars are getting tired.
In this case, everyone handled their responsibilities, and they picked up really nice yardage.
A fake to Bell. Now it's Roethlisberger.
Oh my gosh.
Receiver complete.
Come on.
Just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. And the 8th play on this drive coming up. And the D looking like they may blitz. You know, when I see passes like that, I'm reminded of something you and I talked about yesterday. Big Ben was a wide receiver the first 3 years of high school, sitting behind the coach's son. And then he finally got that opportunity. I think he's made the most of it.
It's always the coach's son, isn't it? But you know where it helps him? When he looks downfield, he knows what the receivers are going to do. He actually has wide receivers' eyes when he's throwing the ball.
Again on 2nd and 10, it's Roethlisberger. He was looking for his big tight end there, Jesse James.
What happened there?
Make it 3rd down. Long drive. The defense just cannot seem to catch a break and get off the field. It looks like a nickel set now for the Browns on 3rd down.
You got to give some credit. They're able to hop up in the air and bat that one away. And that's frustrating for an offensive lineman because the only recourse is when he goes in the air to try and get some type of a pop or a shove, hoping to bring his arms down.
So out comes the field goal team now for the 2nd time here today. From the right hash, and this one just a chippy.
So many times you hear today's NFL described as a space game. Get your best players into space with the football in their hands. That's why sometimes you just swing it out to your runner, get him out in the flat, and let him have a chance to make people miss an open field.
So give them 3 there. A good drive gets them inside the 5, but they couldn't punch it in.
And credit this defense, too. That was the old bend but don't break approach, but it kept the offense out of the end zone.
Now the Browns offense, they get ready to head back onto the field. Looked like they had something going last drive. Then the interception happened. Will they recover?
The memory they need to keep with them is they did have something going. They were moving the ball on offense, had a nice sequence going. Don't worry about the other part. You can't get
it wasn't even a QB spy.
What you were doing well before.
I thought you were going to say they need to have no memory, but remember the good part, forget the bad. 8 yards on the completion, but now they face 3rd down.
The Steelers insert their nickel defense on 3rd down.
Yeah, they add a DB. Osweiler now to throw on 3rd down. He finds Coleman. And he will have the 1st down as he's brought down up near midfield. A nice pick up there, 10 yards, and it'll move the sticks. The throw on 1st down with Osweiler. Over the middle, the catch by Coleman. And he's able to get this one down to the 40.
That was just a panic throw there.
It's a 10-yard pickup, and it moves the chains. And boy, they had high praise for this rookie receiver when we asked the coaches about him, didn't they?
They certainly did, and obviously they liked his measurables, otherwise they wouldn't have brought him onto the team. Height, weight, speed, all of that. But how about what they really said?
Oh my gosh, man.
That's what they really liked about him. The way he goes after the football, competes for it, and decides when it's
Come on, William Gay cannot catch up to him. Oh my gosh. His main coverage is not even that good.
That's one you need to take advantage of.
A perfect situation, and they're unable to take advantage of it when you have that much time.
Now hold everything
Let me go timeout because my guys are tired.
They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter. And I see an extra defensive back on the field. Little surprise here on 3rd and 1. Osweiler, and he will find his man. It's Kenny Brett. For 5 yards on the play there as the drive will continue.
And fits the exact right word. Over the middle, there's almost always traffic, so anytime you're a receiver in that area, you're not just focused on catching the football. You're wondering where the collision's going to come from, right? Because there's almost always someone there able to concentrate, catch it, and even added a little extra at the end with a short run.
Simple slant route, and part of a really nice hard throw by the quarterback.
Nice timing between the quarterback and the receiver. They were perfectly in sync.
And he'll take it into the end zone for a Browns touchdown. Isaiah Crowell, his 21st touchdown of the season. And the Browns add 6 to their lead. And always a good first half when you can hit pay dirt twice.
And it never hurts to have that good feeling as the game moves on. Just think about halftime. If that's all he gets, he'll just sit there at the half and think, all right, 2 already. I can get some more. And he'll be encouraging his offensive line to create some space.
And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. And Pittsburgh getting set to take the field. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. When you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6 points. But they also have to remember, they did put points on the board.
3 points is 3 points.
And in this league, you take points when you can get them. Not easily done.
Now Roethlisberger to throw on 2nd down. And he'll be hit from behind and taken down. 4th. On 4th down, here comes the Steeler punter Jordan Berry to kick it away.
That's certainly playing down in distance very well by the defense, isn't it? Take whatever you want underneath, by all means.
And he'll get this away into the icy winter air. Take it at the 37.
No, go, please. Oh my gosh.
And he takes it all the way, but there is laundry on the field. A flag is down, and I think this one's coming back.
I agree.
Damn it, come on. Did you really get the kicker and the block on the back? I saw that too. You get to block the kicker in the back.
On 1st and 10, it's Osweiler. He has Britt over the middle. And he'll be brought down at the 48-yard line. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch.
6 more catches, and he'll be in the 100 catching mark on the season.
It really does, because your goal is to move the quarterback off his initial spot when he gets his drop back completed. But when you have that type of height, he can stay in there. If he's willing to take the hits and just
throw the ball. What are you doing? Throw the ball away. Why did he not throw the ball away?
And it'll bring up 3rd down. Off the play fake. Here's Osweiler.
What the heck?
Sack back on his side of the field at the
John Greco blocked, but Dupree.
Brock Osweiler staying on the field. Here we go on 4th down with Osweiler. And he will find his big tight end over the middle. 22 yards on the pickup there. And they're able to move the chains as they convert on 4th and long. So after that big gain, let's see what else the offense has up its sleeve. I don't know if I agree with that. I guess they don't care if I agree with that. But boy, you have to be surprised by that, right?
I definitely was surprised that they decided to go for it in this situation. But they must have either felt like they either had a great play call on, or they're trying to show extreme confidence. Now, how many times do we say in this game that speed kills, and it does it in so many different ways? In this case, you got a back who's quick.
And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Cleveland. Kenny Britt, his 17th touchdown now on the season. And the Browns add on to their lead. Now Parkey for the extra point. And the lead is up to 15 now. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Now the Steelers offense gets ready to get back onto the field. At halftime, while the two of us head for warmer areas of the press box, we'll be sending you to Orlando, where Larry Ridley will have highlights and analysis of this first half.
Send me to Orlando, please.
Don't be so soft. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up. On 3rd and 1, it's Roethlisberger. He's got time in the pocket. All kinds of time. And incomplete. He had nowhere to throw, so he just tossed it away. But that brings up 4th.
Oh, that was good coverage.
This is Australian-born Jordan Berry. They've had a pretty frustrating first half here offensively, and they just continued there with that incompletion.
Yeah, definitely frustrating for them, but heartening for the other guys. Those stop troops, they're enjoying things right now because they made it very difficult for them throughout the half.
Man, that should have been Jabril's first touchdown, but it has to be on this stupid illegal block in the back.
Set to take over here. And that recipe on their last drive that resulted in a touchdown looked pretty good, so they'll be hoping to do that once more.
Oi.
It takes me back to when we sat with the offensive coordinator and the head coach. They felt pretty good about their game plan and thought there were some holes in the defense, and they exploited them the last time out. Let's see if they can come back and put together a similar drive.
And we'll see if they can do just that. He chucks him aside. He won't go down. And he'll be taken down, but not before...
And he breaks the single season rushing record.
So after that big play,
and they didn't even get the announcement.
They keep it with Crowell on first. And he'll take this down just shy of the 25-yard line. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down.
The best defensive linemen, they play with great leverage so they can get low and not get bowled over by offensive linemen. They have excellent hands. They can throw people off on a play. We just saw a great example of a really good
Oh, come on. Hang on to the ball. Oh, my God.
He was looking to get it to Kenny Britt that time. And it's third down.
We know it's not an easy job to go out and catch passes when people are trying to tackle you and knock the ball away. But the bottom line is, that's a pass he's got to have and a pass he should have caught.
Got a man and he hits him in stride.
Jeez.
Now whistles come in. Timeout here by the offense. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. Osweiler.
This possession catch. What the heck?
Pops out, incomplete.
That's so dumb.
Following the incompletion. Maybe just a lack of concentration there as he couldn't haul it in.
And when you're going across the middle like that, you know, he's running that drag route, you are conscious of all
There, freaking Njoku managed to catch that one, but Kenny Britt couldn't get the freaking possession catch.
And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. And on third down, a nickel formation here defensively. Now it's Osweiler.
What the heck? That's so BS. Okay, yeah, right. TJ Watt's not that fast. That was so BS right there. You can't just jump the route like that. He just sat there. He was standing there. He just all of a sudden he just so dumb. This is like one of the other reasons why I hate Madden 17. This game is so cheesy on higher difficulties.
At the 25. Here's the Browns offense now getting set to start off this third quarter. And the interception thrown in the red zone last time. We'll see if they can rebound.
I just have to think
Throw the ball away. Why won't you throw the ball away?
Stephon Tuitt in there to drop him for his 5th sack of the year.
Jeez.
They'll run with Crowell. And he'll take this one up to about the 23. They get 6 yards back on the run, but still have a 3rd and long situation forthcoming.
Playing against a 3-4 front is really challenging for offensive linemen because they can do so many different things. But when you're running the football, if you can handle the nose tackle up front, and then maybe a guard can slide up to the second level and block a linebacker, that's when you have success running the football.
The throw to the left side, caught by Coleman. It'll be a gain of 8, but it'll also lead to a 4th down. The offense is not leaving the field. They're going to stay out and go for it on 4th and 3. They'll indeed go for it with Osweiler. It's complete to Britt. And he will have first down yardage as he's brought down at the 41.
I remember in pregame when we were talking to him on the field, and he took his gloves off and showed us his fingers. A few misshapen ones in there. And now we know
why you have a lineman in zone coverage?
That was a dart. Yeah, even for a talented receiver, those are tough to hang on to. And that one good for 16, and the drive will continue. And on the outside, they're playing press coverage.
One thing I can say pretty safely, that route is not called if you don't have a guy who can throw the ball and put some muscle on it. Because if you're going to lollipop it in the middle of the field, bad things usually happen. It takes a strong-arm guy who can rifle it in there, and they were able to successfully complete that one.
And now a first down following that long gain. And just a small glimpse there as to why they like this rookie so much.
And that's why they lit up a little bit in our meetings with the coaching staff.
Oh, my gosh.
Yeah, they like his work ethic. You know, this guy's running every route well in the route tree and getting
doing a purple route. That should have been like over the top.
They expect a pretty good jump out of him as things continue to move on.
Now a handoff to Crowell.
Come on, don't do a spin move. Freaking truck Mike Mitchell. Freaking, he's small.
Set up a 3rd down. And on 3rd and 5, this will be the 8th play of the drive.
And there's a run to be happy with. Good, solid yardage.
Oh my gosh.
The intended target was Corey Coleman. Now 4th down. So now the Browns will turn it over to their field goal unit here.
Looked like they had an opportunity for a big play across the middle, but he didn't have the concentration or the focus necessary and dropped it before he could haul it in.
Maybe an anxious moment or two when the ball was on its way, but he does find a way to curl it in.
Oh, yeah. That one definitely hugged the left upright, but he got it to go.
This one taken just inside the 10. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. Now we take a glance at the offense as they work their way back out for their first possession of the second half. They're down in this game. A chance for the offense, though, to put something on the board, get some momentum here in half two.
Try and get things kick-started for them. And you know at the half, they discussed how they were going to get that done. This is where scripting comes into play a lot of the time.
How many plays do you script coming out of this?
It's only his 45th tackle this season.
12 to 16. I think
So
in the second
inconsistent.
half, you're really scripting more like 8 to 10. Kind of a starter or an opener, whatever terminology they use, just something to get you off to a quick start.
Oh, come on. That wasn't even the intended target. That looked like that didn't even look like that was the intended target.
Completion, and it sets up a third down. On third down, Roethlisberger.
Oh, come on. You should have picked that, man.
Let's go ahead and try and get into the body and the mind of the linebackers. Yeah, I know they're bigger and stronger than I ever was, but in this situation, they understood what was going on as much as the offensive guys. Because the offensive guys always taught, find the first down sticks and make the play. On defense, what do you want to do? Guard the first down line. Make sure they don't get there and tackle them in front. They were able to drop into zone coverage, figure out where the first down line was, and end up making the play, swatting it away so they couldn't get the completion.
And now the Browns offense trots back onto the field. And last time they were able to churn some clock. They got the field goal, added onto their lead. But that was a drive that was so long, it should have ended in a touchdown. You know that's how they felt.
And we'll both be headed to the airport after the game. But we probably should go to the post-game press conference because someone's going to ask the head coach about this drive, and he's going to profess that he was happy to
2 more catches.
But we know that's not true. Okay, after this type of a drive, not getting a touchdown, a huge disappointment.
Caught here left side by Brett. Only 3 yards on the catch. It's third down. Completed pass on second down. Now it's third down as the defense looks for the stop. They'll run it now out of the gun.
What the heck?
No gain there on the play, and that's going to leave them with a fourth down. NFL teams last year a little under 50% on fourth down conversions. This is a bit tougher. 4th and 4. Quick hitter on the slant, that's complete. It's a gain of 6 on the play, and on fourth down they're able to convert and move the sticks.
They always talk about big-time players make big-time plays in big-time moments. I think that fourth down qualified. That was a heck of a throw.
Escaping the pressure right. Coleman has it here right side. And all the way in. Touchdown, Cleveland. Corey Coleman hitting double digits with his 10th touchdown of the season. And the Browns have 6 to their lead.
Okay, the highlights are going to show the guy throwing it, the guy catching, and ended up in the end zone. But how about those big guys up front that allowed that to happen? He had a ton of time to throw the ball.
He did. There's 2 sides to that coin, though. The O-line was great. D-line not very good.
And as far as coverage, because now you're really stuck in a bad spot. That much time to throw the ball, someone usually comes through.
Pittsburgh getting set to take the field.
Mario threw 3 interceptions.
You can't have too many more drives like the last drive where you had to punt it away.
You know what I would tell my offense right here? The punter doesn't exist, guys. He doesn't even exist. He's not a team anymore. I just cut it. All right? So you got to go out and create some offense for us here and give us some points. No way does that guy get on the field in this game. Poor punter. Yeah, it wasn't his fault. But hey, listen, there's going to be casualties at times. We're trying to win a game.
They come out here in the eye. Now a play fake here on first down.
Oh my gosh, come on.
This one incomplete.
So, you guys should have been there.
Unable to connect on the first down pass play. Now it's second down.
It's a tried and true formula, and I don't think it'll change for as long as we play football. If someone's trying to throw the ball and you can put pressure on them and make it tough, that's only going to help your defense.
Yeah, he's since being hurried. He got rid of it.
Le'Veon Bell got hurt.
But incomplete. Third down and 4.
Oh, now he's injured.
From midfield now, here's Roethlisberger.
Oh!
Coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the safety, Calvin Pryor. And the possession is theirs at their own 43-yard line.
2 interceptions on the season.
Cleveland geared up to take the field.
I didn't see that coming.
Last time, really effective passing the football. Do you maybe mix it up, now go to the ground game and surprise the defense a little bit?
I would anticipate the defense making some changes, but I wouldn't necessarily just absolutely go in the opposite direction. They're doing so well throwing the ball.
Yeah, why
I wouldn't change it up until they showed me a reason to do so. Brandon, we did watch him play well on tape last week, and it was a lot of fun to watch, and he put together some nice numbers, some really nifty plays, and he's doing it again this week. And what I'm seeing is the rest of his team starting to rise in confidence as well.
Rubbing off a little bit?
I think so, and I think that they're buying into him. They believe in him as their leader, which means that they're going to play better, try to make some better plays for him. I think we've seen that throughout this contest.
Those numbers certainly back you up. And from the 9-yard line now, it's 1st and goal. And he will maneuver his way down to about the 7. Give him 2 yards on that one. 2nd and goal now. Defensively, pretty good start there with their backs against the wall.
That's a win for the stop troops right there. And if I'm them, I get a little bolder now. They won the
Come on, press square.
Put the pressure on them.
Call it no gain that time, and now it's 3rd and goal. An extra defensive back on the field here for 3rd and goal.
Throw the ball away! What are you doing? I swear to God, I honestly threw that away. Now our offensive line doesn't want to play anymore. And what the heck?
Disrupted in all phases, whether it's going upfield, coming underneath, you name it.
Now you just gave him great field position. I mean, not great. Then you just.
Easy about being a kicker on a day like this.
I don't even know anymore. I'm just mad. The heck? See, now I'm mad because my offensive line suddenly doesn't want to play anymore. Just because we're undefeated.
So the hard count gets him there, neutral zone infraction.
Yeah, the defense thought they had the timing down, but the quarterback hit him with a hard count, got him to jump.
From the gun, it's Roethlisberger. Oh, he's got a man wide.
Come on.
Complete. Give him 13 on the pickup there. And that'll be good for Pittsburgh first. So here we go, 1st and 10 now. They'll give it to him right up the gut. And that play went nowhere. Losing yardage. It'll be back.